Weather Scope.
Well, things are starting to wind down across the Northeast. We still have a little bit of ice, a little bit of snow, and we're going to tell you about that. Welcome to Weather Scope. I'm Janetta Jones.
I'm Rich Johnson, and our storm really isn't over with on the East Coast yet. There's still another low or two, and we think Boston's still going to get clipped tonight with more snow after the rain. So it's not over yet. Let's have a look and see what's going on out there. First, weather history, and here it is. Vermont picking up the most of the snow, it appears. Also into western Mass, western Maine, upwards of 6 to 12. One or two locations have picked up close to a foot of snow, but of course down toward New York City and Philadelphia, it was a lot of rain, wasn't it? Here's the storm, and look at the moisture again. Didn't we just do this recently where you just looked off the coast and there's this huge amount of moisture and the low didn't catch up in time and we got a bunch of rain with the mix inland? Well, this is what we're waiting for. Just like last week, I guess it was about a week ago. You know, my memory is just so good, I can't even remember when that was. It was like 6 or 5 days ago. That upper air disturbance crossed North Carolina. We saw that explosion of snow for a short while and some locally heavy snow. We're close to seeing that again today. Unfortunately, if you like snow, I have a feeling this is going to be mostly rain, but the tail end may end as snow, southern Virginia, northern North Carolina, because this is a rather strong disturbance, and once it heads off the coast it may try to add on to a little bit of the moisture there. And eventually it's that low, it's going to head up the coast and clip the Cape, and we think over toward the Cape, this is one of the cases where you'll see some snow and back down to around Boston with a few inches of snow possible. Looking over toward the coast, plenty of rain offshore, still that freezing rain, sleet, snow mix into Maine. With the temps into the northeast, into the 30s, not very cold. Where is the Arctic air this year? I guess it's global warming, something like that. Anyhow, over toward down East Maine, you can see most of the precip. It's out of here. But down toward the Cape, have a look. There's still some rain all the way down to around Montauk, so it is wet in the Hamptons today. Over across the Great Lakes, a few snow fluffies out there. In most cases, this will not accumulate. A little bit colder, sort of cold today around Green Bay. 12, wow. And some snow, maybe the snow belt areas of southwest lower Michigan picking up some more snow. In the deep south, high pressure rolling on in. Sort of a cool day today, 40 in Birmingham, 43 for you in Jackson. Still mild in Miami, 70s. Here's the radar showing some of the rain but snow, and there is a burst of heavy snow in eastern West Virginia, ski resorts of western Virginia, and of course areas of West Virginia will see the snow. Rain showers central Florida, but down toward the Keys, some storms rumbling on through. A couple intense storms, middle and upper Keys here. If you're traveling south out of Miami, US 1, use caution. With more about the West, here's Janetta.
Thanks, Rich. We do have more rain, more wind, and more snow for the Pacific Northwest. What a Saturday it's going to turn out to be. Looks like we probably will not see the rain into San Francisco, although you did see some yesterday, and we've got pictures to prove it. You know what? The city could see rain tomorrow afternoon, so it looks as if Super Bowl Sunday won't be a gorgeous day for you. Yesterday you saw rain in the city as well, but the rain fell only for a brief period of time. And looks like we may see it by tomorrow, but not so much today. Now, we have had some heavy rainfall in places like Mason County and Jefferson County. Mason County has picked up over 3 inches of rainfall in the past 24 hours, and it's still raining. Over 2 in Kitsap County, and that's been in the past 20 hours. We have seen a let-up in the rain there, but lots of rain this month in Washington State and Oregon. That onshore flow has been very steady, and it's been bringing in one system after another, and that has been the problem. Now you can see the rain continues along I-5 in spotty areas. You can plan on that if you've got a trip all the way down into Oregon or even Northern California. We may even see some strong thunderstorms as this system approaches the coastline. You can bet on some very strong gusty winds. As far as Northern California goes, well, we do have a little bit of rain into Northern California, but like I said, looks like San Francisco is not going to have to deal with the rain showers today. We do have gale warnings in effect all along the western, well, I should say the northwest coast. We also have some heavy surf advisories in effect for you guys too. That's the way things are shaping up in the west. We are talking about some snow in parts of Montana, maybe even some freezing rain and drizzle, freezing advisory in effect, freezing drizzle advisory in effect for parts of Montana. A little bit of snow in the Rockies. Eventually this system will kick on into the Rockies and give you some new fresh powder. We do have some foggy conditions for Central California, and the temperature right now is 51 in San Francisco. It's about 51 in Las Vegas and 53 in Phoenix. Not bad for you there in San Diego at 55 degrees. Yesterday in San Diego, lots of folks have already arrived in the city for the big Super Bowl festivities. Lots of parties, I'm sure, pregame activities. And folks were out and about enjoying the sights. I think we have some pictures of that we can show you. As you were out and about enjoying the sights of San Diego, you were enjoying nice weather with highs reaching about 70 degrees, lots of sunshine. The same is true today as you're getting ready for the big game between the Pack and the Broncos. We are expecting some nice weather right on through today and into tomorrow too. By the way, we have live coverage from San Diego beginning at 7 o'clock today.